Welcome one, welcome all, to yet another Broken Circus special. Not really a special, I suppose. Although it is a mod video, so kind of is a special, I suppose. Playing Civilization 4, which is good. You may notice that Brentalfloss is in the background. That's because this mod has that music as its title theme music. I'll probably have to block it out, actually, or else he may get slightly haughty. Right, so what's all this about? Tis a mod called Caveman to Cosmos, and oh, shut up, Brent. Let me just go into the single player menu. So the idea of this is that I can't concentrate with flipping Brentalfloss in the background. I'm just going to turn him off. Right, the idea of Caveman to Cosmos is, as you would expect, it explores a lot more of prehistory as well as into the far-fetched future. Ooh. So if I just go to era here, you can see we've got galactic era, transhuman era, all the way back to prehistoric era, which is where I'm going to start. And I'm going to go on snail speed because, well, I'm going to do this video in two parts. I'm going to go through until 4000 BC, which is when the ancient era starts, and I'm going to go through prehistoric era with marathon speed, I think, because snail is very, very slow indeed. Turn space race on, turn domination, and no, we want domination on. We don't want religious on because that's annoying. We don't want diplomatic on either. Right. So you've got all these time periods and you've got all these speeds. I think snail is recommended for prehistoric era, but I'm going to go on marathon just because I want the video to move. Aside from that, you've got all your standard options. And then you've got a few other things like Barbarian World. Oof, the Barbarians start with a free city for every civ in this game. That sounds very painful indeed. I'm just going to turn my radiator on actually because it's very cold in here. There we go. Professional. Right, that's up. Require complete kills, blah blah blah. You've got all this stuff. No revolutions. Oh, that sounds interesting. Limited religions. No inquisitions. Okay, well, there's a lot of, oh, that sounds interesting. I'm going to turn that on. Start as minor civs. Yes, we want that on. So, yeah, there's a few options that you can set. All players start as minor civs, meaning that they're at war with everyone. Your civ will settle into a full civ and you'll be able to contact diplomacy after you discover writing. I like the idea of that. It's kind of like saying you're just a tribe until you can write, I suppose. Advanced diplomacy. Oh wow, I'm gonna have that on as well because that sounds interesting. Unlimited wonders, barbarian generals. Oof, not having that. Surround and destroy. Go on, then we'll have that on. Usable mountains. Let's do that. So I'm just enabling a few of these. See what they'll do. I suppose I'll have to skip this bit because I'm just looking through them and there's quite a lot of stuff. Realistic corporations. Ooh, that might be interesting. Yeah, let's do that. So, advanced nukes. Yeah, let's do that. We like nukes. Although we're not going to get into the... Well, we'll just leave it there because there's a lot of stuff that you can fiddle with, so I don't want to spend all the video just fiddling with that. I'm going to go on Terra, or should we do, actually, oh, we've got some C2C stuff actually, we should do C2C Terra. We could do C2C Planet Generator, but I think we're going to do Terra, because I quite like Terra, I'm in the mood for some Terra. Sea level, all this stuff is as standard. I'm going to add another AI because I like to have a lot of AIs in my game. Now, who should I play as? Oh, there are a lot of civs. I think actually, the silly old mod makers made all the leaderheads static, which I don't like. I like my leaderheads to be animated, but that might be another mod that I'm thinking of. Headhunters, flipping hell. Wow. But alright, I see. You've got all these pirates and things. Chief Headhunter. Well, I'm not going to be headhunters because I don't like them. Let's be someone good. You know what? I'm going to be Byzantium. Oh no, because I think yeah, I want to be Justinian the First because I like I like him. He's got nice music. Fan. Yeah, you've got extra traits and things as well. A bit like the extra mod actually that we covered quite a while ago. Right, now I think I've done all that, so let's just get launching and I'll turn the music back up because I probably won't be able to say anything. Right, I'm going to skip until the game's loaded because you don't want to see a loading screen, do you? See you in a sec. Flipping heck, well that took forever and it's only just finished loading. It's taken, well, it's gone through the song twice while it was loading, so that should give you some indication as to how long it took. Right, it's telling us all the options that I have installed, including shortcuts and things. No interface, why the hell would you do that? What a crazy thing. Create reminder. Right, well, ooh, some interesting stuff going on. So I'll click OK. We're probably going to get a thing that shows us a picture of Justinian that's not animated. Urgh! I like animations. Have the animations on, for goodness sake. Ugh, sorry. A lot of people say that graphics don't matter at all in games. I tend to disagree, but we'll get onto that another time. Now, the sun rises on the year 50,000 BC. As I said, this is going to be in two parts. The first part's going to be going up to 4,000 BC. Obviously, it's going to be a few episodes per part, but yeah, up to 4,000 BC, and then the rest of from 4,000 BC onwards, I'm going to change the speed because I don't want to be playing at marathon all the time, do I? For a bit now. The sun rises on the year 50,000 BC. Since time immemorial, the Byzantine people have lived a nomadic life. After years of wandering, they are ready to settle down and found your first city. Your people have vested absolute power in you, trusting that you can build a civilization to stand the test of time. So, I am spiritual, imperialistic, and fanatical. I know what spiritual means. I know what imperialistic means. I think they actually mean different things in this, even though they're already in the base game. Fanatical, I have no idea what it means. Unique buildings, unique units. For some reason it doesn't show you the cataphracts and things like that. Anyway, I'm going to click continue. Just have fun, it says. Turn the volume down a little bit. So, just gonna... Oh, whoa. Revolution Watch. Where is the Civipedia? It's over here for some reason. Why is the Civipedia there? Right, I'm just going to check what the traits mean before I continue. Wow, that's a lot of text. Holy crap. 3D modelling, 3D printing. Oh, amazing. So, what have we got? Traits. We've got aggressive, agricultural, amazing. So we've got 2 of each. Why is that? Right, so this is a negative trait. Now, usually in the base game, you've got positive traits, and, well, that's basically it. You've got things that affect your civ positively, like being able to construct settlers faster, for example, or construct wonders faster. Wow, this guy's a chav. Lol. So this is negative trait. I get minus 10% research, and then minus 10% research in capital on top of that. Ouch. Oh, but cities with state religion train units 20% faster. 3+3 experience points in cities with state religion. So that's a bit like Theocracy, really, isn't it? I wonder if any of these guys are animated. He's not, though he looks like he should be. Oh no, that's from Civ 5, isn't it? Ugh, what a rubbish game. Well, that's a lot of leaders. Aren't there some leaders who don't have any pictures at all? I suppose, actually, it kind of makes sense having just static pictures, because there are some terrible, I don't mean to be rude to mod creators, but a lot of the custom leader heads are actually really hideous. And that's cheating. Look at that, they've used just the Civ 4 leader head anyway. That's from Civ 5. Anyway, I should probably continue. So, I've looked at... we've got what fanatical means, so that's that. What about... We had imperialistic as well. So... Oh, no, not hunter-gatherer, imperialistic. So, plus 50% great general emergence. Plus 20% experience gained from combat within own borders. That's interesting. Plus 5% city defense in all cities. Oh. But minus 1 diplomacy penalty. That's not good. Oh, but it inverts to a bonus if you meet a leader with the same trait. So one of this lot, which is a lot of leaders. decreases local rebelliousness, decreases national rebelliousness. I think rebelliousness is a very hard word to say over and over again, but also it has something to do with it's like a more advanced city flipping, basically. Like if your cities are unhappy for too long, then they start to rebel and then make a new civ. I don't know, something like that. 50% faster production of all the standard stuff. Settlers, colonists. We're going to have to find out what all this is later on, because I can't be just looking at the Civipedia all the time, or Civipedia as it's called here, because it's a more advanced Civipedia that's better than the one in the base game. Whew. And double production speed of Think Tank, which I've just clicked, and now it's lagging horribly. Oh dear. Okay, well, it doesn't seem to have an icon. Think Tank. Well, you know what? I'm just going to play the damn game, because it's probably very boring watching just the Civipedia. So it's running at 30 FPS, which is always good. Probably because I'm recording, actually. And it's actually really slow at 30 FPS as well. That's really odd. So, what have I got? To start with, I have a stone thrower. What a guy. We've already created a language by clicking that guy. We've also got a clubman. And we've got a band of Homo sapiens, which is like the earliest settler unit. Now, this looks like a decent place to settle, so I'm just going to build my city here. This is going to be Constantinople. There we go. Now, you may notice that the game is considerably slower. That's because of all the ridiculous amounts of mods that are piled on this. And it's only going to get slower, so might as well just keep at it and hope that it gets a little better soon. Now, all I can build at the moment is a stone thrower and a brute, or I can just leave the city to not do anything, which is kind of pointless. I can also make meagre wealth, which is fair enough. Converts 34% of hammers to wealth. Let's just make... let's just have a look. So, I need someone who can defend the city. I'm going to have a brute, because I don't think I've seen them yet. I'm going to leave my clubman... Yeah, I'm going to leave my clubman to defend the city. And then I'm going to... Oh! I've got a tribal guardian. Oh, right, so I want this guy to defend the city, really, don't I? Right, so my club bloke can go over there and acquire that goody hut, whereas this guy can go down here. I'm going to go on top of the hill, actually. So, everybody's at war to start with, because we're all minor civs. And until we unlock writing, which isn't going to happen until the Ancient Era, which is when my second part is going to start, we won't be able to not be at war. So, there's a chance that we might get killed very early on, but every time I've played this, otherwise it's not really happened, so I'm not too worried about that. Now I'm gonna lay down a dot map. This is really useful, by the way, if you haven't used it. Basically, in Civ 4, your borders grow outwards in like a circular pattern, and once they've grown once, it makes this sort of cross shape, which is known as the big fat cross. And that is the maximum tiles that your city can work. I'm not entirely sure how it works in Civ 5, but in Civ 4 it works like that. Now, it's going to take 89 turns for my city to grow, so that's not going to happen for a while, but I thought I'd put it down just so I can eliminate as much overlap as possible when settling my cities. Right, end turn. Oh. And we've already built some stuff. I don't know how that works. Not really sure what this is. Maybe it's just built it automatically because that's my unique units or something. Housing for homeless people has been built. That's nice. So, what do we want? I think I'm going to go for nomadic lifestyle first, because then I can get wanderers and they can go around exploring. I like the music. Oh, there's another goody hut there. I like it. Right, so I've got a couple of goody huts already. I'm not really sure what these icons mean. As you can see in the bottom left, it says something is -15. Is that poop or something? No idea. There's also this one that's got water on it. I don't know, maybe it'll tell us later. Right, so this is obviously going to go a lot quicker than it should do because we're on marathon and not snail. And breathe. Right, so next turn we should have some goody huts in our possession. Takes a long time for the next turn to come around. Right, so let's see what's in this. Oh, hey! I'm sure I could have picked a better quote than that, silly old poetry. Anyway, that guy really needs to get a better microphone. But also, we can now make Wanderer, which is like the very, very early scout. We've also saved a turn. Oh my god, we've saved a turn. I'm going to get a gathering because... oh! Okay, well, we've just got another flipping technology, that's good. Can build some more buildings actually, which is quite interesting. Can get more improvements, all this stuff. So a lot of the early things give you a ton of things to do. So if I just go back into Constantinople now... oh, I can't build anything more. Alright, well maybe I need to build some more stuff. Probably how that works. Hopefully, if I get gathering first, it said that I'll get a free gatherer, which is the earliest worker unit that you can get. They take forever to do stuff. So in the way, they're kind of useless. But on the other hand, if you need stuff working, then god damn it, work it for goodness sake. So obviously the early game is going to be a bit dull, like every other Civ game is. You can see a lot of different resources and things. It's kind of like playing Minecraft mod where you running around and you see stuff like barley and different flowers and things. Now, at the top here it says, I'll probably have to pause the video actually. Yeah, it just said that, where's my log? Our Arad Dildric Dagon, Stone Thrower 2, has killed a cave bear. So we've had 2 hammers and 3 food to Constantinople. But we're already losing food, so it's really kind of pointless. We're eating more food than... well, they are eating more food than they can produce at the moment. So, kind of pointless really, but we have got some hammers, so that's good. As soon as I get some buildings down, we'll be able to actually use the food that we make. Right, so over there, so many different like patches of ground, terrain and things. Interesting stuff. So, you'll notice that it said specifically that he'd killed a bear. Now, there's a chance that I could capture the bear and then he sort of acts like a great person, so I can control him around. I can actually attack with the bear as well, if I capture him. But he can make certain buildings like, there's things called myths that add a little bit of science, and like shrines and things. It's quite interesting. There's a lot of different stuff that you can do. Right, have I got a free gather? It looks like I have, because there's another unit there. Oh, I hope I... yeah. So... oh. I've had a great person born in Constantinople. Interesting. I like this icon. It's quite nice. Right. I hope I've enabled the cursor in fraps. If I haven't, then tough biscuits. Let's get language, because then my people can talk to each other. Ah, here we go. Now I can build tons more stuff. Look at this. Berry bushes, root tubers. I'm going to make, I think... I'm going to go with the stick gatherer first. I've trained my first melee unit in Constantinople, so I've got my brute. There's my gatherer. I've got 2 gatherers, flipping hell. So I've got a free gatherer and then I got another gatherer? How does that work? Maybe you get one for free anyway, I don't know. So I'm going to have these 2 move around and start to gather things, which will give me some food. And then I've got this chap here who's... he doesn't have a weapon, he's just going to smack people around the head if he sees them. So I'm just going to have this guy automatically... oh! I can automatically hunt, actually, which is what I'm going to do. So, kind of like a barbarian, I suppose. He will, if he sees a unit, an enemy unit, he'll lock onto it and then just run after it until he gets it. What's this? Caves? Okay. Plus 75% defense, that's interesting. End turn. Whee! Basalt organ. I have no idea what that is. Is that like a natural wonder, like in Civ 5? A pheasant. Yeah, so as you can see down here it says 11% chance of subduing the animal, and that will go to Constantinople. That's good. Right, so I'm going to go into the woods so I can attack this pheasant. Right, I'm going to get these 2 to gather grains. That's 10 turns, by the way, so that's going to take me a very long time. You can go up there. And you can also gather grains. Get them grains gathered. So that's like a workable tile then, they don't just stay in the tile. End turn, please. Right. Now, come on. Should have language very shortly. Complete with another very low quality mic quote. Oh yes, look, I've captured the pheasant now. Oh no, I've captured an eagle, sorry. So, let's have a look. I can butcher it, which is completely pointless because I'm going to eat the food instantly anyway. So that's not really an option. But what I also could do is add the tail to my cultural heritage. This will consume the unit, providing a culture and science boost. Actually, it looks like it provides a commerce boost. I'm not going to bother explaining commerce, it's very complicated. Better results can be had in a city with a storyteller's hut, cave painting, school of scribes, library or university. I see. Well, either that or I could heal him up and then I could use him to explore. But I'm just going to add him to my cultural heritage because I don't really need to do much more exploring at this stage. Move him up to the caves and there's a skunk. Oh no, it's a wild turkey. I'm going to have this guy automate because I can't be bothered with him. Run! Right, what new technology options have opened up for us? Let's have a look. Oh, I've found another empire. You can see at the bottom left, bottom right there, where the empires appear. Right, so I've just got language, +1 happiness in all cities, enables native language and leads to cooperation. Native language, oh, I can actually have some more stuffs. Oh, it looks like you do have natural wonders then, because it says it requires Mount Sinai. Pardon me, I just burped. So, now I can unlock cooperation, can construct lookout post, enables loads of different stuff. Lots of L's. And this is a civic. So, I'm going to enable that civic, I think, considering that I'm spiritual. And it won't cost me anything to do. There we go. Now, as you can see, Gothic Empire are very angry with me because we're at war. In fact, they're furious, I think that means. So, yeah, we're at war, and there's no way to get out of war. Can't talk to him. And when I mouse over it says diplomacy not allowed. So, I think I'm gonna go for... Let's go with... Well, I want to be able to found some more cities, so let's see what lets me make a settler. Or, I think Band of Homo Sapiens is the first thing. Let's just have a look. So we've got cave dwelling, persistence hunting. Ah yeah, here we go. Oh no, it's not that. I don't know, one of these ones lets you make another bloke. I'm not sure it's gonna be for a while yet though. Hunting? I don't know. I'm just going to research. I think I'm going to get herbalism, or should I get scavenging? Or think.